Hello, 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 good people, boys. Back. We're back in the studios, man. Ooh. Man, we got a lot to talk about. Man. Today, we're going to give y'all a little college football heat, man. But let me first get the day started, man. It's about to be a lot of joking around, a lot of good times, man. So, anyway, I'm your host, Shot-Time Neal, man. And to my left, man, good brother.
Already.
It's about to go down. It's about to go down, boy. My boy, I call him Uncle Billy when he cooking for the family. Yeah. When he gambling and this shit, he been wearing my behind out. I call him Billy Woo Woo. That's his gambling name. But, man, when you're in the studio, it go by BTB. What's that for?
Bowtie BIll.
Man, it's good to see you, my brother.
Likewise,
man.
baby.
Likewise,
let's
get
do
it popping,
this.
baby. We about to get, man, anyway, we want to give a quick shout out, Billy. Take care of the business.
Right.
Maximize your potential studio. These boys in North Dallas, man. Thank y'all for letting us use the studio, man. We've been hearing a lot of good stuff. Follow the channels, man. Billy, do all of, the subscribe and all that good stuff, Billy, man.
Absolutely. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Tell your friends. Put it on additional threads. The whole nine.
Man, good job. Good work. You ready to do this?
Let's do this, baby.
All
Let's
right,
talk.
cool. So today we're talking college football talk. I was wrong. I've been wrong a lot this year, but anyway, I was wrong. I was right last 3 years. But
Okay.
them boys, them Longhorns had a good season, my boy. I can't even hate. Even though I love to hate, man. Ooh, I love to hate.
Right.
Only on sports. I don't hate on nobody. But no, for real, Billy, man, Longhorns had a good season, man. You guys got a couple of players I really would like to see, my Bears get sweat. I mentioned them on the last podcast. But I want to break down and get your thoughts, Billy, BTB, on the semifinal game between Washington and Texas, man.
Man, it was a great game, man. Texas got there. Made it to the college football playoffs out last year in the Big 12. Washington, phenomenal.
Right.
They got some first-round draft picks on the team.
Mm-hmm.
The game was good, man. Penix was just on point.
Right.
Michael Penix Jr., he was on point.
Give you that.
Wouldn't miss a throw. I mean, he was killing us, man. He was just dropping dimes all night long.
He was on in that game, man. In that game, I actually got that one right. I actually picked, Washington to beat Texas, and the reason was because I felt like Texas had not played a quarterback that good all year.
Right.
But I knew that you guys would put some points up on them too. So I knew it'd be like a high-scoring game. I really did, and the game kind of went the way I thought it would. If it's gonna be high-scoring, and I just felt like, Washington was able to beat Oregon, and Oregon's a very good offensive team. I couldn't see them being too intimidated by y'all quarterback. But it wound up being a very explosive game, a lot of fun, going back and up and down the field. But it went the way I thought it would go. Was there anything in that game that surprised you?
Yes, man. We blinked.
Y'all blinked?
We blinked.
What you mean? Hold on, man.
The head coach, the defensive coordinator said, you know what? I believe Coach Sark is very impatient. Right?
Okay.
They backed off of us.
Okay.
On the defensive side of the ball.
All right.
Challenging us to play Big Ten football, run the ball.
Okay. That's what you're saying.
Coach Sark got impatient. Right? And we're going to get into it about Michigan and what they did. They played Big Ten football.
Yeah, man.
Right? So they stopped us on our first drive. Then we kicked the ball to them. They went down and scored on us. Right? A 77-yard bomb. We get the ball back. Now, on this second drive, we had two running backs in the backfield. 7 plays, touchdown. They couldn't stop us from running.
Boom.
Right?
So why you changed?
He got impatient. Sark got impatient, man. He wanted to throw the rock. Now, granted, I mind you, right?
Okay.
In order to get 5-star quarterback, 5-star wide receivers, you can't have a running game. You can't have a dominant running game.
Okay, I see where you're going with it. If you get that type of quarterback, they're going to want to sling the ball around. But okay, I see where you're going with it. Go ahead.
In terms of recruiting.
Facts.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That said, this is a win or go home game. So you know what we need to do? Run the damn run.
Yeah, man.
They couldn't stop the run, Doc.
I know this your team.
So I got impatient.
No. This your team. Go ahead. You get it all off. Get it all off.
Right.
Get it all off.
That said, we were still in the game.
Yeah. Washington don't got no defense.
12 yards, 12 on the 12-yard line, 15 seconds ago, first down.
It did. It got. Hey, man. You know, we have a saying in the cigar shop, Billy. You know,
What's that?
When the game get real close, and you thought you had it won all game. You know, we have a saying, and we be betting on the game and stuff.
Right.
We be like, yeah, we know your asshole tight right now. Yeah, it got kind of nervous down the stretch, man. I was like,
man, I have a 70-inch TV screen. I'm standing right there, face to face to it, right?
You remember when your grandma used to say, boy, get ready for that TV. You gonna go blind, boy. You gonna go around blind, boy. Oh my God, man.
1 second left, fourth down.
I mean,
and so they play. You know, we never put on tape all year to go back, shoulder fade. Right, the throw was there. Right, but we never threw it.
Right,
back shoulder fade.
Right.
So you can't cover ghosts. So they played the top of the route, and he threw it that way. Had he thrown a back shoulder fade touchdown, we would have played Michigan.
So you really believe that, you know, so you trying to say you really was genuinely, well, of course you're going to say it because it's your team. You were genuinely surprised y'all. I just was not, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't surprised y'all lost. I just thought, to me personally, this was a perfect matchup for Washington. I just thought that y'all front four is good. Your linebackers are decent. I don't trust your linebackers. I don't trust your DBs. And I felt like if Oklahoma was able to put points on y'all, I felt like I knew Washington going to put some points up on you.
Washington played an A-plus game. Mm-hmm. We played a C- game. And it came down to 12-yard line, 15 seconds.
I think one thing that's very underrated about Washington that they do have one dog. The rest of them guys are dogs on defense. But they got one dude, and I keep telling everybody all year, that little lineman, well, I ain't going to say lineman, little lineman, he a big dude.
Edge rusher.
Man, number 8,
Braylon Trice.
Real dog.
Mm-hmm.
That dude real nice. And I told guys at the cigar shop before the game started, I said, man, I guarantee he had 2 sacks this game. He had 2 sacks.
And he had 2 sacks.
Everybody like
2 tackles for loss.
So sometimes I do get some stuff right.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Now he played a heck of a game, but we're gonna move on to the other game. Roll Tide Roll. Every time I think of Roll Tide Roll, man, we got a buddy named James. Uh-huh. We got a bunch of my boys.
Uncle James.
Man. Uncle James. We call him Uncle James, man.
Yes.
I got some other guys that Roll Tide Roll. My boy Brian, he Alabama fan. They be watching the podcast. I know I'm forgetting somebody. We gotta know that he claimed. I don't know if Erica. I don't know if he's Alabama fan. I don't know if he just from Alabama. He just lost anyway. But I know Brian and James. They some serious Alabama fans.
Right.
And then me. Mm-hmm. I'm a Midwest guy.
Big Ten.
I call it Midwest football. It's the big, get it
Notre
right.
Dame.
Right. It's called Midwest football. I call it, it's Notre Dame plus the Big Ten, so I call it Midwest. Therefore, Midwest football. So believe it or not, in that game, BTB, guess who your boy betted on in that game?
Tell me.
Roll Tide. Yep. And remember on the podcast, I said I felt Alabama was going to beat Michigan. So I did go Roll Tide. So I went 1-1 in the playoffs.
They were hot, man. They were rolling hot. Alabama was rolling hot.
They were, and I'm going to tell you something, and I'll let you break down that game, the Texas-Washington. There were some things with Alabama that really, really surprised me. And I'm going to give you my take why I think they lost. So if you don't,
talk to me.
If you don't mind, let me grab that one. Grab this one. Then you definitely got some rebuttal, my brother.
Okay.
So the funny thing about it was Alabama defense looked like Alabama defense. Pretty decent. Melrose, yes, he didn't look like himself. People might say, well, why you pick him? Well, Melrose last 5 games actually was balling. Okay. A lot of people don't realize that, Now, beginning of the season, he was a little shaky. And after he got benched in that one game, he came back after the UCF game. Right, he started balling. So he actually been playing some pretty good ball,
Right.
So my thing is that this last 5 games is what I like to judge people. In NFL, I judge the last 4 games. I really don't care about what you did earlier this year. In NFL, I kind of look at your last 4 games. That's just me, because teams can get hot, So So last five games, they've been playing really, really good.
Agreed.
And, Alabama defense always, going to be least respectful or kick butt, Now, Michigan, I didn't trust their quarterback. And if you remember that game, the very first play, he threw a pick.
Yes.
Okay, I was like, I got him. I got it. Money go on. I thought I had a Huckleberry. I was counting them chips. I'm like, yeah, let's get this money, baby. Whoa, easy win. And then they came that flag. Said he stepped out of bounds first.
Yeah.
I'm like, man. So that changed a little momentum, but Alabama still got the lead. Michigan chipped away, hung in there.
Hung around.
And I said, with about 7 minutes left in the game, Billy, when it was 20-13, I said, at the cigar shop with my fellas, New Year's Day, I said, if this game goes to overtime,
Okay.
Alabama going to lose. And I'm going to tell you why I knew they was going to lose and how they lost the game. Alabama play calling in the red zone in that game. I don't know what the hell was going on. That was some horrible play calling by Alabama in the red zone. If you think about the most time they moved the ball is between 30 to 30, but they red zone offense. And I knew it. When you go to college playoff,
right,
you don't have to play the whole field. You get the ball on the 25-yard line. So that means your red zone offense got to be on point. That's why I said if this game go to overtime, they're going to lose. So I don't know what was going on. They played a good game. Michigan fought in there, got a great defense. I knew it would be probably a tight game because Michigan has a very good defense. I just didn't think Michigan was going to win because I didn't think their quarterback would be able to make enough plays. But he proved me wrong. But it was something about Alabama's red zone play call in that game that made me just be like, what? I mean, they did so many quarterbacks. Sneed. The last play, that was horrible. That last play was horrible. I'm getting off my soapbox. BTB, Bowtie BIll, get him, man. What's your point? Your opinion on the game, bro?
Man, it was a great game.
Right.
Jalen Milroe, Alabama wanted to put the game on his back to see if he could carry the team. Well, he did for the most part. Loosen up whatever case may be. They did not put Michigan away. They had an opportunity to put Michigan away and did it. Right. So I don't know what they were thinking, the play calling, the coaches, or whatever the case may have been. But by Michigan always hanging around, you got the feeling that they were going to win. So
right.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah,
but they played a good game.
And
some people want Nick Saban to be fired. Some of them Alabama fans, because they haven't won a championship in 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of get like New England Patriots fans. They're getting impatient, things along that matter. So they definitely getting real impatient about not being able to win championship, things along that matter. So I know that they are getting impatient. But, I mean, the man went to the playoff. The people that want him fired, they really don't know, football like that, if you ask me. I think this has been fans and overreaction. If anything, we could talk about this in the offseason. I think, this might be next year Ohio State's coach last year. Because, that Michigan, Ohio State rivalry is very, very big. And 3 years in a row. So,
very big, bro.
So I think he might be in a lot of trouble. But, then we got to move forward. Tell me your thoughts on that championship game last night. Man, woo!
Washington got mollywopped.
Your boy Penix. I said for the beginning of the season.
He was seeing ghosts, Doc. He was seeing ghosts.
Man, he started looking like Tom Brady in his last year in Tampa Bay. That dude started chucking and ducking. He was chucking. Every time Michigan got close, he was getting down quick, boy. He was chucking and ducking, boy. Chucking and ducking, man.
He looked like Rocky Balboa on the Rocky 1 fight. The first one. Rocky 1. He started holding his right side of his rib.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. It did not look good.
That defense was relentless, man.
Yeah, it really was, man. It didn't look good at all. My opinion, at the beginning of the year, I put a lot of people on notice that I hang out with. I kept telling everybody, I said, look, Washington has a good team. Washington has at least 2 wide receivers going to play on Sunday. At least 2. I told them Penix was good.
Right.
Right. But now everybody's going crazy over Penix before this game. And was like, oh, man, he going to be. And I kept telling everybody, hold on. Penix is a good quarterback. And we're going to break this down more in the offseason. I don't think he's going to be all that in the NFL. But I'll break down my opinion on that a while later. Also, he has a lot of injury problems, So don't want to kick the man down. We just want to break down the game. Great player. So what's my reason why I would bring up Penix in the NFL? I think what people don't realize is that certain games, the level of competition steps up.
Right.
So when you get to this level, a Michigan defense, an Alabama defense, a Georgia defense, Ohio State, and believe it or not, another
Texas.
top defense, hold your horse, no disrespect, another top defense, and I am not being biased, was actually Notre Dame. Those was one of the top defenses this year. Go look it up. See how Notre Dame made Caleb Williams look bad. Notre Dame problem this year was offense, but we just want to break down where am I going with this. This is where I'm going with this. Because of the fact I don't think he's an NFL quarterback, and you're now playing against probably NFL talent a la Michigan on defense, he got exposed real bad. I did not think it'd be that bad, because believe it or not, Billy, I picked Washington to win last night.
So did I.
So I went against the Big Ten the whole time. My boy Boyce, he be at the shop. He a Wisconsin fan, and he be in every game he looking at me like this. Big Ten. Like I wouldn't even look at him. I was like, I hear him, but he'll never get me live. I ain't gonna even look at him. He was like, every time they did something Michigan, he's like, Big Ten. I was like, oh my God. I was like, man, so no, I went against the Big Ten. I was not trying to get to the money, but there were some things that surprised me. I thought he might struggle a little bit against Michigan, but I didn't think it was gonna be like that, Bowtie. Like, give me your thoughts, man. I need to break it down for you, bro.
Man, the dude was seeing ghosts, man. I mean, bro, they were coming. They had the right scheme dialed up for Washington, right? They had the right scheme. There was not that third quarter. It just kept, banging on him, hitting him. And then, man, he was throwing the ball, turning his back.
Well, this is what I saw, Billy. I felt like the first half, and I can't even take the credit for it. The gentleman we all watching the game, he noticed it quick. The linebacker number 11 from Washington. I wish I could take the credit for it, but I don't take other people's roses. But I don't know the brother's name. He's smoking cigars with me at the shop.
Right.
Me and my fellas.
Okay.
And he was like, man, number 11 is trash at linebacker. And I was like, man, he been tough on him. And so when I kept watching him, he was the one shooting. He would not, a linebacker, when they run at you, you can't sit and let a guard come down and block you. You got to meet him in a hole. That way it's less room for the running back. But if the running back can go 4 or 5 yards without getting touched, he gonna hit his head on the goalpost, especially number 7. That dude, look like a little jackrabbit, how you like to call him, just your track team. But I'm just like, dude.
Number 11 and number 5.
Yeah, both the linebackers. But I'm going to tell you this, though.
Shooting the wrong gaps.
The reason who I really blame this game on, I blame this entire game on Penix. And I know that's tough to say, but I'm blaming Penix, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay?
Why?
Now you might say, man, they gave up 34 points, 31 points, whatever it was. But hear me out, Billy. Just give me a minute, Bowtie Bill.
Okay.
All right.
All
check
right.
this out.
Okay.
Michigan jumped out 14-0. There's a hard is over. Then it was 14-3. Mm-hmm. And I said at the shop, I was like, a cigar shop, I said, man, if they can just hold them to a field goal, Washington, I think, can still win this game. They held them to a field goal, made it 17-3. Washington went 3 and out. At that time, they had not stopped Michigan yet. Michigan was trying to put their foot on their throat. Went for it, didn't get it. I was like, whoo. I was like, whoo, right? They went. Washington got stopped again. Michigan got the ball back, went for it again, and got stopped on 4th down again. So then I was like, you know what, Washington defense from that about that 10-minute mark of the second quarter to late.
Held their own.
They held their own. I did not
Right.
expect that because I knew their defense was trash. But I was like, wait a minute, you know, you gotta do something about this. And Penix could not move the ball. And when he overthrew that number one down the sidelines on the back, he threw him on the wrong side of the shoulder. I was like, yeah, he's seeing ghosts.
He was seeing ghosts. Yeah, you know, that was, in actuality, that was the receiver's fault because that was a 4th down play. And I'm going to tell you why.
Ooh, Billy.
I'm going to tell you why.
All right, break it down,
I'm going to tell you why. Odunze raised his right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9 was running this way. So Michael Penix threw the ball to the outside.
Yeah, he threw it on this side of him. He had
Right.
to turn around like this. Yeah.
Right,
Mhm.
but Odunze should have been running that way.
Man, I see what you're saying. I'm on this one. I gotta disagree with you because what it was is that it was a cover 2, and well, I don't know if it was a cover 2. I think the left cornerback. I think he thought it was a cover 2. He should have he was supposed to stay with him. But anyway, it was one in the position that the cornerback right here, cornerback right here, wide receiver right here, and then safety back here. So that's what they call get it up, get it down. On that type of pass, you can't lead. You got to actually throw it and drill it and let him catch it right here. And if he gets blasted, he gets blasted. But if you're going to put that type of, if you're going to throw it over this side of his shoulder, I feel like you got to put more touch on it. He had more than enough time to get that ball right here. Yeah, the guy might have got blasted, but I think number one would have, I can't think of his name. He's a very good receiver. Thank you. I think he would have caught it, cut, touchdown, hit his head on the goalpost, band going crazy, and now we got a different outcome. We got a whole other different outcome, you know? And then there was so many throws, I was like, now he did have one interception.
It would have been 17-17.
Thank you. Now he did have one throw that early in the third quarter that looked bad, you know, but that wasn't like his fault. What happened was when he went to throw, somebody stepped on his foot, and that's when Michigan got the other interception. I'm not going to beat him up on that pass, but if you ask me what I was surprised about the most, I was really surprised about how bad Penix played, man. So, yo, breakdown, what surprised you? 'Cause I know you broke down the game already, but what about what in that game surprised you, man? Because Michigan's defense ball, man.
Michigan's defense, man. Michigan defense, they was, again, relentless. I mean, I don't know of any other word. They were blitzing him, and they were not blitzing him with linebackers. They were blitzing him with nickel safeties and corners. Right? People who run 4-3s and 4-4s.
He's not
Get
mobile.
into him.
Yeah, he's not mobile.
Exactly, right? They weren't blitzing him with people running 4-5, 4-6.
Right. They putting that wood on. They putting that wood on him.
And they're putting that wood on him, right? As soon as they catch the ball, there was no yak.
Right. Yeah.
Yours after catch.
Right. Exactly.
There wasn't any.
Right.
So, and then after a while, man, it just wore them down.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I would say. People say, look at the score. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I played football, and a lot of the people I know play football. They tell you, football it takes a lot of effort, and it would tire your butt down. And I'm telling you, you'll just be like, man, you know. So it could be very tiring, you know. And if you keep going 3 and out, that's kind of what happened. They just wore down far in the second half, you know. If you ask me, but before we get out of here,
hold on one second. I got something to say about Michigan.
Go ahead.
You know. I mean, hate to bring politics into this, okay, but I'm going to.
Well, we're going to end the show with Harbaugh. You know, I'm going to let you get out of here talking about Harbaugh. Yeah. We've talked about Harbaugh.
He's the New England Patriots of the college football.
I see that. I'm not going to laugh at that. No, I ain't going to laugh at that one. I'm not going to laugh at that one. I'm not going to laugh at that.
Why did he get suspended twice in one season? Okay. That just shows you how good and talented Michigan's football team is. Without a head coach for half of the season.
Facts.
They won 6 games. They went 6-0.
Yeah, I give you that.
Right? Michigan is good.
Okay.
Yeah. They had a great squad this year.
We're gonna touch on this this so-called Harbaugh been cheating and all that type of stuff real quick. I'm gonna let Billy get some more off his chest. I want to talk about his next move, but this is how I feel.
Okay.
You already know how I feel about it.
Okay.
We haven't got a chance to get it all on the podcast and stuff, but you kind of know how I feel about it. I really don't care. I think it's bullcrap what they did to Harbaugh this year. People can say, oh, man, they was cheating. Look, I'm going to tell you something, man. Come on. Now, he did go overboard. when he said my man.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Hey, chill out. He did go overboard when he sent my man to, I think they're like Western Michigan sideline, and he had him dressed like he's Western Michigan.
Yeah, coaching staff.
My dog, Harbaugh. Whoa! But anyway, so he did go overboard with that. I give you that. But come on, man. The other one, this is how. Okay, that you supposed to come after him. But when you keep coming after this man because he done took some kid to go get a burger, that's what started. And now they're coming after him again right now. Mm-hmm. They already have announced that, you play a little game, homeboy, but we're going to cover that ass again. As soon as you play the little game, we're coming for you. They already have announced that they're going to now investigate him again. Ain't looking good that they somehow broke some recruiting guidelines during COVID. When half the world, we didn't even know what we supposed to be doing and not doing. Like, really, so we're gonna go right back to COVID. I have my opinion on it. I'm gonna let you talk on it, but I feel like, you say I shouldn't use the word witch hunt. I feel like it's something to it. It stinks. Cause I know other coaches that's definitely cheating. Now they might not put nobody on the sidelines.
Egregious with it.
But they cheat. People buying burgers and all this type of stuff. It's not like the man, was doing what them guys doing in Louisville. Remember, he had the guys bringing in the girls, and we don't talk about all that. Yeah. Right? He might get a dude a cheeseburger. He hungry. He bought a couple of burgers. Man, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Like, now if it was like something that wasn't real beef, some of these restaurants selling real beef. I'm just saying, he got the kid a burger. Man. I just feel like that's BS.
Well, the story to the hamburger issue is that it was outside of the recruiting guidelines, and so that's why.
Billy, come on, man. You trying to tell me he the only coach?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, so you both know other coaches are doing this, and now they come out to this man like this?
It is what it is.
So my point is that I believe he did or rub somebody wrong, and they coming after him, Houston Boost, Ohio State Boosters. Anyway, because they didn't lost to them like 3 or 4 years, Ohio State Boosters. So they probably like, we're going to put the crack down on this dude. He doing this, he doing this, he doing that. And I've mentioned this to you before. If they really wanted to stop all the signals and all this type of stuff, they have had many, many chances.
They have the money.
And they have had many, many chances, like the NFL, to vote. A lot of people don't know this, but you know our stuff. They've turned it down 4 years in a row. Mm-hmm. They can vote to put that little dot on the back of their head like the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Put the mic inside the helmet.
So they don't got to be all over there with Donald Duck cars and all of them with them full cars. We see college football in different crazy cars. They got that out there because they want to steal signal. Let's stop this garbage, man. That's why I'm going to give it to you guys real. This podcast is to let you realize.
Tell the truth.
It's to tell the truth, but also make you realize, hey, man, why they doing that? This is why they doing it. They want to steal signals. If they wanted to cut it out, they could have cut that bull crap out a long time ago. So when they come after this man like this, I know it's a witch hunt. You say, man, use another word, Neal. Okay, you want me to use another word. Bottom line is, how we used to say back when a little kid, they picking on me. They picking on me. And so that's why I think Harbaugh is going to be like, deuces, I'm out of here. What are your thoughts?
No, I still think he's going to stay at the college ranks.
You think so? Okay, go ahead.
He just brought his alma mater a championship, a chip, no co, a true chip. Right, in 1997, they were co with Nebraska. So
Okay.
Go
ahead, brother. You
got Now, so he got the keys to the car now.
But they effing with him. I think, man, he don't need this. I think he out of there, bro.
The Big Ten has just got stronger by bringing over those packed teams.
I mean, that's a whole nother topic, but I agree. That don't got nothing to do with his check and how he make his money. That don't got nothing to do with it. I think that they messing with this man so bad. I think he gonna be like, man, deuce.
At the NFL, right, the quarterback has the loudest voice.
Okay.
Right?
I agree.
So he has to go by the beat of a different drummer when he goes to the NFL.
Okay. I mean, I understand. I agree with
That's
everything.
why he left. the NFL the first time because he couldn't get along with the GM.
Right, that's true. And right now, he's not getting along with the commissioner of the Big Ten or the NCAA. So I don't know what's going on with that. I think this.
But he has all the power behind him with the AD and the president at his alma mater, Michigan.
Okay, so basically, your vote is you think he's coming back.
I believe he's coming back.
I think his ass out of there. I think he's just gonna be like, man, you know what? I don't need this, dog. I don't need this. I ain't no quitter. How you gonna call me a quitter? I just won a championship.
Exactly.
So that's the perfect time to go. Deuces.
I don't know, man. Time will tell.
Time will tell, man. Hey, so that's all I gotta say. I got it on the record. I think he's out of there.
And I'm on record saying he's coming back.
Okay. All right. So in 2 weeks, we're going to be doing another podcast talking about what team Jim Harbaugh going to in the
Chicago Bears.
Man, don't get me excited. Don't you do that. Don't you get me excited. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, my God. You know, man, I think any coach. I coach the staff is trash. And it's in the famous words of my boy Bubba down in Dallas, hate to steal your word, my boy, but our coaching staff is straight trash, and I mean that, man. Oh my God, I hope we get Harbaugh, man. I'll take anybody, but we ain't gonna do right, man. But anyway, we about to get up out of here, man. Billy, tell the people what they need to do, man. Talk to them, man.
Man, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Tell your family members and friends, people that you like as well as the ones you don't like. Send it to additional threads, the whole nine. Tell the Truth Podcast.
Tell the Truth Podcast. Tell a hater to tell a hater. We about to start ending the show like this, Billy. Tell a hater to tell a hater. Oh, my God, man. Oh, another funny episode. I think it's pretty funny. Anyway, love doing the show, my brother.
Already, man.
BTB.
You know what it is.
Man, we about to get up out of here, man. Thanks for watching us, man. Tell the truth. Like he said, tell a friend, tell a friend. My co-host, Bowtie BIll. It's your boy.
BTB.
Chi-Town Neal, man. You guys have a good day.